of the hand, which is so complex? What about your digestive system, which works throughout your whole life, not just ingesting and digesting and appropriating food and assimilating food, but cleansing your system? In your organs, your heart beats for 80 years plus without stopping ever. No engineer has been able to design something like that. Your skin's an organ that grows with you. You lose it and you replace it. Your kidneys, your liver, your colon. If I mispronounce something, please help me. So think about your body as this incredible machine that God created, which requires a special fuel. The manufacturer of a car tells you what kind of fuel you need to put in there. You can't just put in soda because you like soda, Dr. Pepper, I'm going to put it in the engine. You will ruin it, right? To have a certain kind of output of energy, and you also need to maintain it and cleanse it. So with that in mind, I'd like you to think about what you said. When you have a headache, if you're overweight, if you have heart problems, if you have arthritis, if your child has ADD, think of it not just, give me something to take away the symptom, but let's detect, it's an alarm system that is telling me there's an underlying problem. And I would like to talk about the remaining time that we have left here, about the 3 cycles of the body that we need to pay attention to your own body and respect. Number 1 is elimination of waste and food debris. Number 2 is appropriation, eating and digestion. And number 3 is assimilation, absorption, and usage of what you ate. Those are the 3 cycles, 24 hours, about 8 hours each. So pay attention to the 3 cycles. Number 1, body waste and food debris, elimination. About 4 a.m., from 4 a.m. to 12 p.m., why do you wake up with a little headache? Because you're a little dehydrated. Why do you have crusty eyes, fur tongue, bad breath, oily skin? That lie of the romantic movies when they wake up and they kiss each other, that's a lie. That director who said, put that there has no clue of reality. It doesn't exist. What about your urine? It's so yellow and so stinky in the morning. Your mucus, you want to blow your nose because your body's cleansing itself. And that takes energy. So what should you do in the morning? Maybe up until 11 or until noon.
Well, you want to start out with water. Just like if we're going to clean our houses, we use water. Wash our clothes, we use water. And we want to cleanse our system, we need water. And so a great habit to get into is when you first wake up in the morning, drink a glass of water. And then I recommend drinking another glass with apple cider vinegar. This is the Bragg's organic apple cider vinegar. That's the one I like. I just use a capful.
Show me how.
You want some? Okay. So, I mean, you can definitely have more. And if you're actually if you actually have a cold or something that you're fighting, it's good to have a lot more, but start with a capful, every morning, and it's going to help with your digestive system. It's going to help with that good bacteria in your gut. Gives you energy. I don't know, it's pretty crazy everything that it's supposed to be able to do. But my experience is it just helps. It helps your in that elimination cycle. You're going to drink water and you're probably going to have to go to the bathroom, and that's a good thing.
If you are not going number 2 at least 2 to 3 times a day, there's something wrong because you're eating about that many times. So you need to be eliminating. So don't eat anything that interferes with the cleansing process. So what should somebody eat? Let's say we drink this. What do we do, honey? Drink water in the morning. What else?
Yeah, I mean, just drink water and wait a little while. Or you could have fruit,
That's what we do, right?
Amount of fruit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't usually eat fruit anymore in the morning, but I know you do.
Yeah, and you have to watch out with fruit because it can have sugar, so don't eat too much fruit.
I do sometimes, but not every day. But yeah, eating a whole orange would be way better than drinking a glass of orange juice. I don't recommend drinking juice because it's just too much sugar. Yes. But when you eat a whole orange, you have a lot of nutrients that are in that white part and the fiber. I think it's called biotin, good besides the vitamin C and the nutrients. But that is something easy for your body to digest. And so something that we read when we were first married was yeah, first thing in the morning, just water and fruit, because your body's still trying to cleanse itself. And so you want to make it easy, having to go to the bathroom and everything. So yeah, a time to cleanse. And then think about fueling your body. And we usually, well, I like to exercise in the morning.
So wait, before, so that's elimination process, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before you introduce food, remember, cleansing is the main goal. Blood tests show high toxin numbers during this phase because of waste material through elimination channels, bowels, bladder, lungs, and skin. So don't eat, whenever you eat some solid food, then you're gonna stop that cleansing cycle and you're gonna go into the second phase of the cycle, appropriation, which is eating and digestion, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. That's when you burn the most calories because you're most active. And the rule is you should eat when you're truly hungry. So go ahead. So what do we eat, for example?
11:30.
Noon.
But that's not all the time. I mean, he's talking about our quarantine schedule, which has been like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I just don't think, if you have children, you're gonna have to wait till noon. I mean, a lot of the things that we read, I don't know what else you read.
Well, we homeschool.
If you need to lose weight, I highly recommend, waiting till noon and really extending that elimination period. But because we homeschool and we don't have to eat early, we usually do a bigger brunch, and the main thing is protein. So eggs is usually a primary. And I'm always adding spinach, yellow peppers, green peppers, red peppers, onions, into the eggs. So that's the main thing, is the protein and the vegetable. And then, limited carbs. And so, I mean, I enjoy baking. And so what I've tried to do is change, instead of, I do more paleo recipes. So I'm using almond flour, I'm using oat flour. A lot of times I'm trying to limit gluten. So, you can have a little bit of good carbs, healthy carbs, but it's mainly protein. And then and your vegetables. I mean, I really recommend getting some green in there, getting some spinach in your eggs. And then, going into lunch, starting with a salad. And it's not hard, now everybody sells spring mix, spinach, everything in those big tubs is already clean. A big salad with olive oil, more apple cider vinegar, a little bit of sea salt, and other vegetables, and then a healthy protein.
And phase number 3, to finish our Zoom today, assimilation. That's the absorption and use from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. That's when you utilize the food you consume during the day. Your body knows that you're relaxed, you're asleep, it's when you're least active. So it's trying to keep what was useful and get rid of what's not. And they're trying to heal and rebuild your organism, getting ready to take out the trash in the morning. Best sleep is on an empty stomach. I need to work on that because I like to snack after 8, but ideal if after 8 p.m. you not eat so that your body's doing its job. So recognize those 3 phases and then help your body go through that. Many diseases like cancer, for example, is the inability of your body to fight that disease. I'm not saying there isn't a genetic predisposition, which there is, because I know very healthy people who have had to battle with cancer. But for many, many people, it's increased so much because of diet. Number 1, death of cause in the U.S. Cause of death. It's cancer, and most developed country in the world. How can that be? So diet is that big part of it.
I think, though, today we just really wanted to focus on maybe one thing, and that would be drinking more water. And so recommend drinking half of your body weight in ounces of water. So it's not just that water in the morning, but throughout the day, getting enough water.
Yes. So on the next slide, we talked about the water. We're going to talk about sleep, why sleeping is so important, and how to recognize live food from dead food, how to get rid of dead food and start introducing more and more live food into your diet. And hopefully it'll help you to stay healthy and to have a strong immune system so you can get out into the world and get back to work and do what God called you to do. Visit us on cesarandpam.com, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Cesar and Pam. Don't sell your soul, your family, or your health to grow your business or your career. You can do both by becoming a good steward of the resources that God has given you.
Yeah. Drink some water. Go outside, get some sunshine today.
Yes. See you in the next one.